Hello.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to After the Island. I'm Elizabeth,
I'm Alex.
and we are currently reviewing Love Island USA Season 5.
Woohoo.
The season is heating up, and when they said they were going to bring in the most contestants ever, I feel like they're starting to pick up the pace on that. I feel like it was getting a little slow, and then now all of a sudden we're adding people quickly. Like, it feels like we just got 3 people. They immediately just stole people to couple up. And now there's another 2 coming in.
I need there to be more.
I agree. Someone was like, "Oh, I forgot which Islander said last night." They were like, "Okay, so the next ones that come in is going to be 4 people, and it's going to be 2 boys and 2 girls." Unless it was Carmen talking about her family or something, what she wants. She seems to talk
I think
about
she was
what she
talking
wants
about
in
her family.
Okay,
I think so.
Then never mind.
Because that's where she said her favorite names were Blake and Ryan. And I was like,
For a
so like
girl.
Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, who are married. Okay. Interesting choice.
That's hilarious.
I was like, what the hell? Thanks, guys, about my top.
You know what, TD? I agree with you. And you know who would have been a good fit for that? Yours truly. But you know what? Hey, they didn't pick us for the podcast. Obviously, they weren't going to pick us for that. But
We're
you
just
know
the
what?
outlaws.
If you guys are listening, I'm available. I like Fiji.
Someone said if I hear slow burn one more time.
Yeah, like slow burn my ass. Already
I can't.
spooning, making out, like laying on a daybed. All right, let's get into it.
Yes, it's actually live today.
Yeah, we're actually live today. Super fun.
Very exciting.
Yeah, lots of switch ups happening.
As always.
Wait, guys, ad sponsors are starting tomorrow. I read the script for one of them. I don't know how we're going to get through it without laughing.
Why?
Oh, you just wait. I know you didn't read it because I knew you were going to be like, how am I going to read that script? It's so funny, but it's perfect for you guys because you guys are going to like die laughing with us because it's that funny. It's like the perfect sponsorship for this. Honestly,
I'll put on a show
right in. Yeah, if we can get through it without laughing.
It'll happen. It'll happen. I believe in us.
Yeah, this episode was crazy because it felt so all over the place. So it kind of starts with the recoupling, and the way they structured it, I do think makes a lot of sense. Like, they're modeling the UK completely. They're letting the bombshells go first and pick to steal someone from their couple. And okay, so who picked first out of everybody? Was it Emily? Okay, Emily in my mind had like such an opportunity to steal Marco or Keenan and like make things crazy. And I was like, ooh, like, here we go.
I just knew that she wasn't gonna.
Freaking Harrison. I was like, seriously?
I also just, I don't see her and Harrison together.
I don't either. That's why I feel like she really, like, from what we saw, really liked Marco and Keenan. So was she like all alpha, and then was like, I'm just going to pick someone where no one's going to be mad at me?
I think so, because did you hear her comment when she was like, yeah, it's easy when you don't know anyone to like walk in and say, I'm a bad bitch, like, I'm going to steal your man. And then
that's why you're doing that. That's your job.
But she's doing what happens to, it's the downfall of every bombshell.
I know.
They don't pick who they truly want.
But sometimes they do. In the UK this season, one of them did. And it was like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Yes.
And it was amazing to watch.
I feel like people are still too scared to make those kinds of moves in the US because they're too nervous of what people think.
That's true. And they haven't realized yet that like you can have a full ass redemption tour. Like, look at Mitch from the UK.
You can be the villain and still be loved.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, totally. But I think you're right. US has not understood that yet. So she picks Harrison. And Destiny, did you think she looked sad?
I honestly thought that she was getting along with Jonah better than Harrison.
I did too.
He's brought out way more of her personality and like funness.
I agree. But I think maybe she just doesn't feel like feeling like the rejection of it, even though like it wasn't even Harrison's choice. Even though Harrison was like smile to up into his head. But
yeah.
But
I can't.
I don't know. I'm like, I can't tell if she's actually sad or not. Like I don't know.
I think that she was open to getting to know Jonah, but I don't think that it's going to work out.
No. I like wanted Jonah so bad to be like Weston, country farmer boy. Like, I'm not seeing enough farmer out of him. No, I'm serious. I wanted a thicker accent. I wanted him to be talking to girls like, we're gonna go graze the cattle together when we get home. I don't even know what that means, but like, we're gonna be in the chicken coop making out. Like, I wanted
like a Will and Jess situation. Isn't that who he ended up with?
Yeah. I just like really wanted more farmer from him.
You know, maybe we'll get it. Maybe he will let us know about his farmer life soon enough.
Wait, so instead, did you see his tucked in shirt? No, and I wish I
No.
noticed that because that's hilarious. Okay,
Stop.
maybe the hints of the farmer are coming out and I'm missing it.
We got to get him comfortable.
Yeah.
And then we had Kenzo.
Wait, but who did Jonah pick? Oh, and then Jonah picked Destiny.
Or Kenzo was second.
Oh, he was second?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he picked Carmen, and I was like, that's so predictable.
So predictable.
So predictable.
Do you think Anna was sad about that?
No, I think Anna was so done. She's like, fuck this.
Yeah, she was like, get me out of here. I'm done. That's why she was so happy leaving, I think. She was like, I give it a shot. Nobody here is for me.
I think she's like, this place is just not for me.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna work out. And then Jonah picked Destiny, obviously, and that was also pretty predictable at that point.
Yeah, I agree.
But it did seem like,
and that was like stupid too, because it was like they just picked the people that it was like just
I mean, it was just pretty much like the only shakeup was Harrison and Destiny, which they're gonna get back together.
But so my point is, it wasn't messy at all, and I wanted some messiness. Like,
no, agreed. I mean,
it's feeling dry, and I need messy.
If Emily picked Marco, it probably would have been. Oh, well, also Keenan.
Yeah,
dude.
Ugh.
You're so right about Keenan being shady.
He's so shady. His little conversation about like, you know, we like said we're gonna be open, and I just like we owe it to ourselves to like stay open. And I'm like, yeah, but like the whole point of coming here is to like find someone. And if you found someone right away, then you found someone right away. You don't need to keep looking. I don't know.
The whole ship analogy sent me like into another universe, because he was talking about how the Titanic sunk, and I was like, bro, it hit an iceberg. That's why. Like, you don't want to hit an iceberg in your relationship. That would be messy.
I know. He's like, maybe he's one of those guys. I wonder what his relationship history is like. Like, does he need the kind of like toxic passion to like?
He's a football player.
Oh, shit.
So
I know I'm a little worried for KK, and it just comes back to like, I just wish that she and Keenan had like held out a little. Like, I really wish they didn't have sex, because that just makes everything like, it makes me feel like sick to my stomach being worried about everything too. Like, because that's just so intimate. And I mean, like, I don't know if there are people that are like casual sex, but KK does not strike me as casual sex.
I think casual sex works with most guys, but for most girls, like, they want to feel respected afterwards. And he's obviously, we're not seeing everything, but it's not showing.
Fine line of like being a piece of shit.
He's just like, I want to test it, but like, Love Island is a test in itself. So I don't know. I mean, we'll get there, but then obviously Anna sent herself home. I was not shocked whatsoever.
This comment, I'm gonna pin it. Keenan trying to say his wandering eye is a compliment to her because she's so perfect.
Every excuse he gave like made no sense. But I think KK has rose-colored glasses on, so she's not seeing through it.
Yeah.
So I don't trust something. I need to test the boat. Keenan says one breath. I think I'm falling for you in the next breath. It's seriously, it's
whiplash. This is giving me whiplash.
I mean, he's just confusing her.
I don't like that. Confusing is not a good sign. If you're dating and you're confused, not a good sign. Like, if it's going well, it's going to be crystal clear that it's going well. I have learned that. I also feel like that's like token what you hear from people on like the TikTok relationship advice, where they're like, if he wants you, you'll know.
If he wanted to, he would.
You'll know.
If he wanted to, he would.
Someone said Emily's got some of those. Can someone tag me in them?
What? Oh, TikToks like that?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm interested to see what she says.
Okay, what are your thoughts about Anna?
Excuse me. Sorry, that was unexpected.
Joke.
I really wasn't shocked. Like the minute she stood up to give her speech, I was like, she's sending herself home. Yeah. I knew immediately.
Yeah.
But the whole like Bergie standing there again. And she's like, why would I couple up with Bergie? We're already friends. And I was like, oh God. Oh my God.
So I had to rewatch this part because I just like took it all wrong. I thought for a second like a guy was being sent home. So and then I thought the guy was gonna be Bergie. So I thought like Anna was gonna be like, I will go home. Bergie gets to stay, which would have made a way better like TV cinematic moment 100%. If they positioned it like that, full let it come down to that. And then it was a full circle moment that Anna got to be like, now I'm volunteering to leave for you to stay. That was such a missed opportunity, Love Island.
She was like, I'm not coupling up with you because we're already friends.
But yeah, she it just would have been so much. And then she would have left as like a hero. You know,
honestly,
could have gone out on a hero note.
Honestly, I'm excited to talk to her. We're talking to her Friday.
Yeah.
Talking to her Friday.
We'll get a little questions box up. Make sure you guys submit your questions because a lot of people were like, you didn't ask our questions. And I'm like, I went through them. We did.
Also, you guys know we're on a time limit. And
yeah, we get half the amount of time allowed that we used to have. Half.
My microphone will not stay near me.
So yeah, hold Anna it like leaves. This. Could have been more cinematic.
Yep, I knew it. I literally called it. And then so the rest of the girls picked, obviously Hannah picked Marco, KK picked Keenan, Cassie picked Leo, and Bergie is left single. I was crying when he was like, I'm pretty sure I hit a Love Island record of like staying in the villa single.
No, he really has.
And he's not wrong.
It's crazy. I know I keep talking about him and like I think there's like an issue with me, but like Mitch. Like, why does Elizabeth always bring up Mitch?
I
literally am obsessed with him. I love him.
You're like, he's literally so like fake. I love him.
He's so fake. He literally made it all the way until almost the finals with so many like different random people. Like he was just like the messiest, but he was single for so long. Like nobody liked Mitch and he just kept making it through over and over and over in the beginning.
How?
I don't know. It was the weirdest thing ever. I think it was a little behind the scenes of like, this guy's fucking hilarious. He can't leave.
Yeah.
And
he's stirring shit up.
Yes. Like he just like kind of made it so cohesive that you just like, I would have been pissed if he left.
Because the producers probably told him
forever
to do whatever. And he was like, okay.
No, he was like, every girl would friend zone him and he would just do laps around the villa of like, I think I'm going to get to know so-and-so today. And she'd be like, dude, you're friend zone. And then the next day, I'm going to get to know so-and-so today. And he'd go up to every single one and be like, I've had my eye on you since I got here.
I'm in love.
No, literally, it's hilarious.
I've been secretly admiring you. Ew. I just haven't said anything.
So I'm wondering so my point in bringing that up, though, is that like Bergie could essentially move into a role similar to that. Like where all of a sudden maybe they'll start. Here's my thing. They need to send some girls in for Bergie that have little to no experience with dating. None of these people are on Bergie's playing field, and that's why it's not working. They're all too advanced. They're all too forward. You know, we need like, okay, Bergie's a little dorky. We can all admit it. We need some dorky girls.
Mm-hmm.
We just do. And that's, you know, and honestly, what if I started thinking this in my little, like, I watched this kind of late at night. So I was a little like, night is when all my like nuts thoughts weird come out. Yeah, all the weird thoughts. So you know how they just released The Golden Bachelor?
Yes, I swear I saw him
really
in real life.
I swear I saw him on Hinge. But no, I think Bergie needs his little spin-off dating show, and it's kind of like for the inexperienced daters.
Yeah, but do you think
the awkward
they're even gonna want to go on TV?
Because they're all just so nervous.
I don't know.
I'm sure. I mean,
feel like
Bergie's
this is
on
a
TV.
huge generalization.
Bergie's on TV. I don't know. I just think we need someone dating level newer to the dating
Agreed.
scene.
I just don't think producers would keep him if they didn't have anyone for him. That's my thoughts.
I know.
My hope.
They just need to send in a girl that's like so his level of experience and see how that goes. And then you know what? If it doesn't work and they're both lost, they go home together on the flight and they can hold hands flying back from Fiji.
That's a long time to hold hands.
That's a long time to hold hands.
In a middle seat.
Little 17-hour flight.
I thought it was also cute when they're all saying goodbye to Anna, how Bergie was like, you thought I was grown, like, or I was growing. And she's like, oh shit, I grew too.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah, it was cute. I think that the comment about her energy, like missing from the villa, I think it's gonna hit because it's weird when people leave, like it feels really weird.
But they're gonna bring 2 high energy people in, and the new people coming in look great. I was like, all right, this is these two are
shake it up.
They're giving what I wanted. I think they're really gonna shake it up.
I hope so.
I think like
I feel like people are super divided about this season. I keep seeing stuff.
Really?
People either really like it or they're like, this is not giving what needs to be gave.
I feel like you're right. In some ways, it's the best season I've seen. And then in other ways, I'm like, it's still missing this weird mark I can't pinpoint.
I don't know why I really like it.
I really like it. I think just some people were miscasted. But in others, fantastic casting.
You know what? It's not my job. I'm not a professional. I'm sure they all were picked for great reasons.
Yeah, I know. It's just the environment changes the personality sometimes too.
Oh, 100%.
Like more introverted than you normally are.
Yeah, because you're surrounded by huge personalities.
So it's really hard for the casting directors when they're picking people to be like, okay, you're in a room with us. You're fucking hilarious. You're so extroverted and fun. But the minute you step into the villa and you're around all the extroverts, all of a sudden you're like, oh.
It's like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So Anna leaves and I feel so bad for Hannah. That's the worst feeling. Like when one of your really feel like, oh, I guess Hannah wasn't really close with Jasmine. I don't really remember, but she was super upset and it was kind of cute. Like, why am I so team Marco now? Like, I love them together.
Ugh.
I think he treats her well.
He like does. And I have a comment about Marco, but I'll save it like until we talk about what we're talking about. But it was a little bit of redemption for him to me.
Okay.
But
okay. And then Kenzo and Carmen, like, I see what you're saying in the chat. I'm not gonna say it because it's speculation. And we've gotten in trouble for that before. But like the sparks flew. And she's very into him. Do I think he's as into her? No. I think like by the end of the episode, at least to me, it felt like he was pulling back from her. I think he has like settled in way too quick.
Marco?
Kenzo.
Kenzo, yeah. Kenzo, even like, did you like, okay, we just got to get to the challenge because I have so many thoughts about like the people showing their colors during the challenge.
Okay. Well, the other thought from me, like taking away watching the couples talk, Harrison and Emily, I wrote, it feels like they're pulling teeth trying to have a conversation.
It is because she didn't stick to her guns and steal Harrison, who I think she was the most into, or Keenan, who she was most physically attracted to.
And I think
so. Maybe it'll be a sneakier. Maybe she's gonna creep up into one of those couples and steal Harrison in the next couple episodes.
I think Jonah likes Emily too.
I thought that too, but it's like kind of an unwritten rule that who you're walking into Love Island with, you can't really go for them until like post Casa.
Why is that a thing? Like you're right, but why is that a thing?
It just is because they're both new. You can't just like all of a sudden have a new couple. But I guess it's still pretty early. It's early days. It's early days.
Sorry, I'm reading the chat down here, by the way. Okay. We can definitely get to the challenge.
Yeah, it says Emily I don't know if Emily has thought about Jonah, but Jonah's deaf into her. I agree with that. Yeah.
Megan, great point.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Bird, I'm dying.
Okay. So this challenge, do I understand it? No. What do I understand it? No. Was it hilarious to watch? Oh my God, I was dying. The way some of the boys couldn't climb up the thing and just kept falling back down was so funny. And all I could think of was like, wow, if I was in a new couple, that would give me the ick. The ick so fucking fast. If not my new guy can't make it up the stupid slippery slide, but all the other guys can, I'd be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Figure it out. Like, get a running start. I don't know.
Like, show a little bit the athleticism.
Yeah, like I would be like, oh shit, this isn't good. This is not good. But some of the guys then, on the other hand, I was like,
it reminded us of kids trying to go up a water slide the wrong way.
That's what it was. But it was so fun. Like the game makers, props to you guys. Like that's the kind of challenge I want to see. Everyone was like down and dirty. All the girls had to get their hair wet. Like
everyone just looked so dumb.
The added water balloons. Like, oh my God, the costumes, all of it. All the girls were asses were like literally out. Like it was like butts to the screen.
I'd have so much anxiety. I would just need my diaper.
I was like, oh my God, I know.
Like I was like, I love my diaper
it
bathing
was like
suit.
Butts straight to the TV. I was like, this is soft porn. It was. What I was like, okay. But okay, watching Kenzo go up the slide.
Was it bad?
No.
It was hot.
Yeah. I don't like him. I'm not into him. Like I can't. But
I'm not gonna lie, my eyes glazed over when this challenge was happening.
But like when I saw him going up the slide, I was like, dang, he looks hot. And then him and Carmen's like kiss was like, everyone was like, whoa. Because she was said in the morning, she was like, we have a lot of sexual tension in bed. And I'm like, is she full of shit? Is she just saying that? No, it showed there. And I was like, wow, it's there. They're so into each other.
What happened to being
into each other?
Physical touch.
And I saw that make out in the pool. And I saw them afterwards, how they were like hugging. And I was like, wow, like they're not budging. No one's cracking them.
Oh no, they're staying together. But I think
I thought at first maybe like game reasons, yeah. And I do think Carmen's totally playing it, but I think she likes this man.
I don't see him liking her as much. But maybe that's just because he's kind of dry.
Oh no, I think he does.
Really?
Yeah. I think he does. I think they're both like googly eyes for each other.
I swear. If it's gotta go.
Sorry, I just breathed so heavy into the microphone.
Has to go.
Okay, wait. Who else from the challenge? Oh, was it Harrison that couldn't make it up the freaking slide? Harrison already gives me the ick.
Yep. And then Bergie roasted Harrison.
Okay, Marco is literally, as people are trying to go up the slides, doing this in the water, trying to like hype them up, like screaming at all of them. Did you notice that? It was the funniest thing I've seen him do so far. He was like standing over them as if it was like a wrestling match that he had bet his whole life on, screaming at them to get up the slide. Like the guys that couldn't. Yes. It was actually like, what a good friend. I know. I was like, oh.
I clearly missed that. I really did miss this whole challenge because I was just staring at the TV like, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
That was pretty much it. And then afterwards, like even in the beach hut, like Carmen and Kenzo just seems like there's a glow. There's a glow. I hate that I'm saying it, but there is. There is.
I've literally.
Do I think the girl came in with a bad agenda? Absolutely. Do I think they really like each other now? Yeah, I do.
I'm just judging him because he said he wanted to name his kid Achilles.
I was so judging for that. Isn't Achilles? Is that like your Achilles tendon?
I think your Achilles heel.
Yeah, your Achilles.
The Song of Achilles. I think that's the book. I read that.
That's really weird.
It's just like that was an ick-worthy moment.
I saw this on a post, but it was like Carmen going, "I like a slow burn," and she's like laying, cuddling, making out, like right after the challenge. Slow burn my ass.
No, like if we're gonna say that, let's stick to it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Okay, wait, what? So then post challenge, this is where the episode felt dry.
It
to
was like
me.
Carmen and what's his face?
It was the
forgot his
Carmen
name
and
again.
Kenzo.
Kenzo show, yeah.
Okay, two things. One, Carmen reminds me a little bit of Mackenzie. I don't know if anybody else gets that, but she reminds me of Mackenzie a little bit.
Yeah.
Like in the facial expressions. And she reminds me of Mackenzie, and I'm wondering if, you know how Mackenzie was like real protective over Connor in the villa. I wonder if that's going to be Carmen with Kenzo. I almost said Lorenzo with Kenzo.
Wait, why'd someone say Burley in the chat?
Burley.
Burley spam.
Bergie and Emily. No, that was that during the challenge.
That's what he said.
He picked
Burley.
Emily. So this was also just so hard to watch this part. But so Bergie picked Emily because he's single, so he needs a girl to do the challenge with.
Yeah.
So they do it. Bergie could not make it up the slide as well.
After insulting Harrison.
So the three guys that could not make it up the slide, Bergie, he made it up quicker than others. Harrison was terrible. And wait, who was the other one that couldn't get up the slide?
Harrison.
It was Harrison and someone else was struggling. There was a third. And then all the other guys, like flying colors, flew up it.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't remember, but it was funny.
I remember in the beach hut.
Jonah. It was Jonah.
I was going to guess that, but I didn't want to just go straight.
He couldn't do it.
When they were in the beach hut, again, she made a comment about how long the makeout was. Emily and Bergie.
Stop. It was long. Okay, wait. Also, this is so bad, and I'm sorry I'm saying this. I'm sorry. But all the girls seem to be like straddling the guys in the water. Like the girl is on top of the guy. I wish I could like demonstrate.
What, Bergie's on top of Emily?
He's on top of Emily in this like straddling position.
Go off, Bergie.
No, it just did not. I was like, fuck. I was dying. And I was like, this is only something that like some people would notice. But I was cracking up. Bergie was mauling her. And then afterwards, like when they're figuring out the winner, every single couple had the guy behind the girl and their arms around like this. Like, oh, cute. And Bergie's just standing there. Like all the guys were like, oh, we're all in love after the challenge. And then Bergie was just standing there by himself. And I was like, this is, come on.
Like,
get Bergie a girl.
I just can't take it. I cannot take it.
Like, Bergie was in the girl's position during that game. No, it was, oh, wow.
So what are our thoughts? Like, what is Keenan doing?
I don't know. But wait, who did you vote for the dates? So the new people are coming in. I think they look hot. The one man is giving Avatar.
Mike
is giving Avatar, and I love it. And
wait, why is he giving Avatar?
His hair. Solely the hair.
I gotta look at a picture.
And he's like, okay, and the Avatar people are all really tall and really like fit and like lanky, but like shredded, if you've seen Avatar.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really tall. He said he's like 6'4". He's absolutely shredded. And he's got the hair. So he looks like Avatar.
Yeah. And then Amani
was like, she was giving the most bad bitch energy in that little interview thing. So I hope that sticks. Like I said, we don't want the downfall of the bombshell where they come in all guns ablaze and then they're just like, I don't want to step on toes.
Who did everyone pick for the date? Let us know. Who did you pick?
I just like felt like being a shit stirrer. So I picked I'm like, shit, is everyone gonna hate me?
No, I feel like a lot of people do that.
Okay, I picked Keenan because I want to see how he's gonna react.
That's so fair.
I want to see if he's like, I want to see him if he's being shady or if he's gonna like, if he's all just like talk about being shady. And then who did I pick for the girl? I picked Hannah.
Oh, I picked KK because I want to see how Keenan reacts since he's going around interested in talking to everyone so the ship doesn't sink.
I think it will be like this. Here's what I hope they do. I hope they like have the dates not in the villa. They have to just leave to go on the date and then they come back and then someone else leaves to go on the date and then they introduce the people back to the villa. Like I want them to meet these people outside of the villa. No, I think he'll go way in his head not being able to watch. Because not being able to watch, they can get to know each other a lot faster and a lot quicker without feeling like they're stepping on toes.
But then they come back and they get to like talk about the date. I don't know. I kind of want it right in front of his eyes. Because then you see his immediate reaction.
Maybe. I don't know.
And if he's going to respect that the way that KK respected.
But I'm like, I want him to go on the date and see what he does when they're not around.
We've already seen what he does when they're not around. He tells girls that he's interested in them.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't know. Tonight's the night off.
I want them to go away.
Thursday should be interesting.
Yeah, tonight there's no episode.
I think Thursday will be great then because they've got some extra time to do it all up.
Blow shit up.
All right.
So that's basically.
That really is it. This
really
episode
what happened.
Was not the craziest.
No.
Could have been.
It happens.
Emily, blame you.
Jonah, I'm looking at you.
I'm mostly looking at Emily. Emily had the biggest opportunity to cause a problem and stir everything up.
And she didn't.
So
we can only hope for the next bombshells.
I'm mad at you.
Okay, yeah. I was just like, wait, today is Wednesday, right?
Yeah, today's Wednesday. No episode tonight.
No episode.
But Thursday, there is an episode. So we will see you Friday morning. Right.
Yes.
Wait, today's Wednesday.
Thursday.
No. Friday morning because the episode's Thursday.
And we're talking to Anna on Friday, not Thursday.
Yeah. So we'll see you Friday morning and then we'll have Anna's episode out Friday afternoon for you guys. So you just get like a fun Friday from us.
Yeah. Fun Fridays all around.
Like this video, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, After the Island, and comment down below. I love when we give the prompts for the questions.
Yeah.
I want to know who. First of all, I want to know who you guys like picked for the dates, like who you guys voted for and why. And then I also want to know what else do I want to know? I don't know. What should we ask? Help.
I don't know. Who you picked for the dates.
Yeah, just who you picked for the dates.
And why. I want to know why.
Yeah, and like who you think, and if you didn't pick them, who you think like might be interested in them.
Yeah, just give us all the thoughts.
You
can also write all of the speculation in the comments.
Yeah, or any question. You can write any questions in the comments about what you want us to ask Anna as well. Because I know we do the poll on Instagram. I'd like for you to submit them, but if you're a YouTube person and you want to submit questions for Anna down below in the comments here, please do that as well.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good, guys. Like this video. Bye.